Aspire, Ina's Tale invites you on a journey of escape and self-discovery. On the one hand, you'll have to escape the mysterious tower holding you captive, and on the other, you'll get to discover snippets of the protagonist's past and feelings, as well as of those you come across. As far as the tower exploring and escaping aspect goes, it is delivered in a light, 2D platform puzzler manner, and when I say light, I really mean light. Crossing the tower, one after another, you'll face short, 1-2 minute tops platform puzzles, where you'll have to interact with a select few elements. These can be switches, boxes, ladders or ropes for example. Imagine the usual formula of to open the door you have to flip a switch that is also blocked by a box that you need to move, or similar concepts. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say they are boring, especially since they are all centered around given biome's unique twist. They're just similar in concept and are all noticeably easy. Unfortunately, this shortness is also a potential problem with the entire title itself. It took me just over 2 hours to finish my playthrough. Now to each their own, but there are certainly gamers out there that would flat out refuse to pay any money for a 2-3 hours worth of a title. That's just a fact. As for myself, I previously shared this opinion, but have come across so many interesting titles of this length over the past year or two that I think my stance is changing. Thinking about it, I'm actually close to being in a position where I would prefer a 4 or 5 hours adventure over a 15-hour one. I've used this comparison many times in the past, but as long as a game is fun and remains in the price of a movie ticket, I see absolutely no issue in it being priced at the same point. Back to our topic, this one is fun in a relaxing way. Our little brain cells are tickled a bit, just the amount that we wouldn't be stuck anywhere longer than a few minutes. We get our little dosage of dopamine, we feel smart for being so great at solving puzzles, and move on to the next one. I do wish these solving times weren't inflated a little by the speed at which our protagonist moves, and especially at which they push and pull boxes, but if they just increased the base speed to roughly 150% and slightly tweaked the jumping range so that you don't miss seemingly perfectly doable jumps, I would have literally no reason for complaint. This relaxing experience is further supported by the beautiful scenery and, whilst not memorable, thoroughly enjoyable music. Admittedly, character sprites leave some room for wanting, not only these weird-looking, not at all pretty monster dogs, but even our protagonist, but they're still not within the eyesore category, and the environment heavily compensates. The color palette is pleasant to look at, the use of contrast is spot on, and the mirrored transition rooms, those look damn fine. As far as the story goes, I wouldn't expect anyone's world to be turned upside down by the message it is trying to send, but it does voice a gentle little reminder on the importance of ideas or ideals, such as freedom or following your heart's desire, and I do agree, it is important to gently nudge people every now and then, maybe they'll even feel motivated to make a change. Point is, it's a welcome message at the end of the day. Despite the few cons, out of which probably game speed would be the biggest and most easy to fix in a whim, I can only recommend you give Aspire Ina's Tale a shot. Think about it as a relaxing stroll in the park on a pleasant, warm, early autumn afternoon. At the end of the day, what it'll come down to is whether you find short games worth your time and money or nay. As always, we're grateful for you taking the time to watch our review. We'd especially like to thank Salvare Indubio, Exhausted Pigeon, and Snow White for their continued support and the positive vibes they bring to keep us moving forward. We'd also greatly appreciate if you please the machine gods by liking our video. If you'd like to come along for the next one, don't hesitate to subscribe. Any and all recommendations are welcome in the comment section. Don't forget to take some time to appreciate the nice things, and we'll see you again soon.